Here's Randy Bullock now to put toe to leather. And off we go from Nashville. And we will not get a run back here to start. It's a touchback, and it will come out to the 25. Now Taylor on first down. David Johnson here on the catch. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first. Here's Taylor. Out to the flat here for Johnson. It's a gain of 7, and it'll be a second down.
I'm not sure that this play was designed for him specifically, but they got through the progressions and got the ball to him. So second catch on the drive. He may not be a primary guy, but they definitely want him involved, don't they?
Absolutely. This early in the opening drive, as you said, 2 catches. So if they can get him going in the passing game, that should open up his running game too. Here's Taylor to throw. Nifty move. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Taylor able to use those legs of his to pick up a first.
That's something you have to be aware of as a defense and have to find a way to account for him. And if you're not going to use a spy, you're telling your guys to keep your eyes on him, because when he breaks out and makes plays like that, all he does is hurt you.
Have to at least be able to contain him somewhat. There they could not. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Now they'll throw with Taylor. And he'll slide to a halt here, still a little shy of the first down marker. He turned that into a nice gain, gets him 8 yards closer for 3rd down.
You know, I don't think this is the last time we'll see that in this game. This guy has mobility, and they want to use his legs in the game plan. So there will be designed runs as well as his scrambles.
That's going to be complete to his tight end, Akins. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. The defense surrenders a 13-yard pass play there on 3rd and 1. On 1st and 10, it's Taylor. The quick slant caught. Touchdown. Brandon Cooks from 10 yards out. And the Texans take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. Fairbairn good with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. So that drive in total 8 plays, and it results in the Texans finding the end zone. Now here's Johnson. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. Tannehill and the Titans come up now 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. Now a play fake, and it's Tannehill. This complete to the former Longhorn Marcus Johnson. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. A good pickup there, 21 yards. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. On play action, Tannehill. He'll buy some time right. And the grab made by the tight end Pruitt. And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. They'll fake it. Now Tannehill. Here's Johnson with a reception. Give him 8 on the play, and that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard. The first carry now for Adrian Peterson. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive.
Plenty of things to talk about here, partner, but to me, their defense gave up a touchdown on the first drive. How about how they're responding, coming back? That's a big third down pickup to keep their drive alive.
On first down, Tannehill. Johnson's got it complete. And it's a Titans touchdown. Marcus Johnson, 36 yards. And the Titans are an extra point away from tying this thing up. Bullock good on the extra point. And that will tie our score here in this opening quarter of play. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And it'll come out to the 25 as King opts for the touchback. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. From the gun, a run for Johnson. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. 2nd and 10. Here's Taylor. It's caught left side by Cooks. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. Taylor now to throw on 3rd down. That's complete to the tight end, Akins. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Texans passing game in rhythm right now, picking up another first. Had the offense humming on the first drive. Not much has changed here on drive number 2.
No, and I think a lot of times confidence just really kicks in for a team. They may have been confident going into the game, but once you prove it on a drive, it's hard to get out of that mindset, isn't it? And look, let's face it, we can always lock in on the skill position, guys. Those big fellas up front, they're really making this offense go early in the game. On 2nd and 9, Taylor, and he'll find Akins there, complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 27-yard line. Give him 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward. Off the play fake, here's Taylor. Going to throw deep for the end zone. And it'll be incomplete. Good job staying with him defensively. And it'll bring up 2nd down. Taylor incomplete on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, it's Taylor. And he finds Danny Amendola. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 15-yard line. Texans passing game in rhythm right now, picking up another first. From the red zone now, here's Taylor on 1st down. That's caught. He finds Amendola again. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. These two teams all tied after 1. Throwing again on 2nd down. Taylor flushed out right. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. The Texans on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. Here it's 3rd and 2. Touchdown, Texans! Jordan Akins from 6 yards away. And the Texans have taken the lead. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7.
So that one a long 11-play drive. And the result, a Houston touchdown. Johnson now returning. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Time again to see what Ryan Tannehill and the Titans can do. And he had the touchdown on the last drive, also 4 for 4. Very, very effective. What does he need to do to translate that forward into this drive?
Not think that what he saw in coverages last time is exactly what he's going to get again. He's got to play ahead and start thinking to himself, okay, we just did that. What are they going to take away now? What do we go to as a counter? And continue to encourage his offensive line to continue to give him time.
They were really good on the last drive. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29. Tannehill. He's going deep for Brown. Oh, a contested ball here, and it's going to be caught. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. 39 yards there, a big one. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. They give it to Peterson. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
Well, in every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse on 1st down.
An 11-yard pickup for the Titans and a 1st down. Those are the types of runs they told us they want to see more of. Look, they'd love the 60 to 70-yard runs, but those 10 to 20-yarders, they can help you win a ball game.
And that means everyone's invested because you know the big guys up front. That's what they do. They try and move people. But when you get your perimeter guys involved downfield, that means that they care about the running game and they know it helps their team.
Here's 2nd and 10. Now Peterson running right. And he'll be stopped after a gain of only a couple down to the 15-yard line.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Throwing on 3rd down, Tannehill. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Will put this one through, and they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10. So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps them inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
After the field goal now, it's Bullock to kick it away. And it'll come out to the 25 as King opts for the touchback. Tyrod Taylor now gears up to lead his offense again. And he's been good. 2 first-half touchdown passes, no interceptions so far.
Does a lot for your confidence. Does a great deal for your team.
Taylor hit. He lost the football. And that might be Titan football. It is. Well, that's unfortunate because he had a nice run going, but give credit to the defense. They got a hand in the cookie jar there, CD.
You have to think about vision, finding a place to get down after you know you've gotten all you can out of a run. And obviously, ball security is paramount. In today's football, everyone's coming after the rock. You've got to make sure you protect it and protect the yardage you just gained.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. Tannehill to his top target, Brown, for a Tennessee first. The first carry for Jeremy McNichols. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice, steady gain.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Here's a handoff out of the gun. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown. taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Titans are going to retake the lead. Extra point up and good by Bullock. And it's now 17-14. Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown. And it'll come out to the 25 as King opts for the touchback. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That can be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
They're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. 2nd and 11. Now Taylor on the move to his left. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd. Now it's Taylor. Throw right side into the hands of Akins. And he is going to have a Texans first down, although it doesn't appear to be by much. He needed 4, and he got 4 on 3rd down. Couple of first downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46. A first down carry here for Johnson. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Taylor will throw. Taylor hit. He lost the football. And that might be Titan football. It is. And that play just looked a little helter-skelter from the start. That's the risk as a quarterback. Once you take off with that football, you might fumble it, and he did.
And he was going for the reward, which is gaining yardage, breaking down the defense. But you're right about the risk. Always lurking out there. Someone always trying to get to the football. Try to find a place to cover up.
Under pressure, and he's going to go down. Tannehill sacked. When you see a quarterback retreating away from the line of scrimmage toward the other goal line like that, usually doesn't end well.
You're exactly right about that. Normally, if they're moving from side to side, they've got a chance maybe to get back upfield. He was trying to shake defenders and extend the play, but it doesn't work out very well for them at all. You need those extra yards on the other side of the line of scrimmage. Now you're digging a hole for your offense.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He finds his man Johnson. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th. On 4th down, here's Brett Kern to punt the football away. Desmond King back deep. And a fair catch called for and made just outside the 15-yard line. They call it 38 yards on the punt, no return. And the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10. Now Taylor. Out to the left, he's got his tight end, Akins. 7 yards, the pickup there. It's hurry-up mode time for the Texans, hustling up to the line. Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And he'll wind up losing yardage here, back at the 21-yard line. Flush to his right. Taylor hit. He lost the football. And that might be Titan football. It is. And now 3 drives, 3 fumbles.
What's amazing about it is when we go around and watch practices, how many times do we see them put that sleeve over a football now to make it more slippery and hard to handle? It's almost like they're playing with that sleeve on the ball right now. Was that 3 drives?
Yep.
3 fumbles?
3 fumbles.
It's time to change our luck some way, somehow. Focus, concentrate.
Touchdown! It's complete. A.J. Brown, 27 yards. And the Titans are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Bullock good on the extra point, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. A nice, tidy little drive there, getting the ball in excellent field position, and only one play to score it. And it'll come out to the 25 as King opts for the touchback. And the Texans set to come onto the field. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, pump the ball away, get yourself set to play defense, but when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You better be, because otherwise, it's going to be a long day for you.
5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. To throw is Taylor. This is Akins hauling in the short pass. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. A 5-yard pass on the heels of a 5-yard run. Good enough for the first. Now it's Taylor. And the Titan defense steps up here, and down he goes. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. To try again after the sack. Taylor, and his throw's going to be incomplete.
You definitely would like to have hit on that one, because now you've got a 3rd and long showing up, and you just know defense is going to be getting after it. They are pinning their ears back, and they are coming.
On 3rd down, Johnson. And he's able to break out of one tackle, but then quickly brought down. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. The Texans' new punter for 2021, Cameron Johnston, on to punt. Back deep, Chester Rogers. A 40-yard punt, give him 3 on the return, and it'll be Titan football. The Titans going to go back on offense here late in this first half. And with a 2-score lead already, they may just look to get this thing to the locker room. On 1st down, it's Tannehill. Man open, that's Chester Rogers. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Escaping the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that is incomplete.
He certainly had a good game throwing the ball so far, but I think he was trying to take that from good to great with that throw, trying to get one downfield.
To throw on 2nd and 10, Tannehill. And he wisely will throw that one away.
Different pass rushes are designed for different things. Sometimes you want to keep the quarterback in the pocket. Sometimes you want him to flush. I don't know exactly how this one was designed, but they made sure they moved him to his right. He got out of the pocket. Unfortunately for him, he was hit.
A leap, and he's got it. He got it. Now the Titans will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. Throwing again is Tannehill. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. From the gun, here's Tannehill. Got a man, and it's taken in for a Titans touchdown. 3 touchdown passes now for Ryan Tannehill. And the Titans will extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point up and good by Bullock. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Maybe time for one play on offense. 7 seconds to go in the half as the kick is away. And And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And with 7 seconds remaining, not much time to really do anything. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Final play of the half. It's Taylor. And it's a leaping effort, but it's knocked away and incomplete. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. Welcome, everybody, to our abbreviated version of the EA Sports Halftime Report. Okay, Brandon, thanks very much, and welcome in, everyone, to an abbreviated version of the EA Sports Halftime Report. This one is maybe not exactly in the bag yet, but there is definitely a big mountain to climb in this third quarter. The teams are already back out there, so let's not waste any time, as we'll turn it back over to Brandon Godden.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. A.J. Brown and the Titans getting the ball back here. And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this? But it's usually not by himself, is it? Right. Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Back to throw, Tannehill. Throwing the out route, incomplete. That's Johnson. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. A good pickup there, 8 yards on the first down completion. So the challenge there does not go their way. This will indeed remain a completed pass. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. That one a first down pickup of 8.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down, keep the sticks moving.
Now it's AP, Adrian Peterson. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Now Tannehill. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
Now it's Tannehill. And it's a Titans touchdown. Make that now 4 touchdown passes for Ryan Tannehill. And the Titans take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Bullock good on the extra point. And the lead is now 24. So that drives 6 plays, 75 yards. And the result in the end, a Titans touchdown. Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown. And it'll come out to the 25 as King opts for the touchback. Here's the Texans offense now, readying for their first possession of the second half. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second. Nowhere to get away, and down he goes. We've seen him escape similar situations earlier in the game and get away for pretty good yardage, and that time they get him down.
Yeah, they've had enough evidence that he can get away and run for good yardage, haven't they? That time it felt like, okay, enough of this. Let's play it the right way and get him on the ground before he does any damage.
And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Now Taylor. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off around the 41. Well, look, we're watching a quarterback here that's obviously been around for a long time. That's a throw he wishes he had back.
He certainly does, but as you well know, this is a guy that's used to taking a few chances, used to fitting it into tight windows. These are throws that he's made before. Didn't happen to get it completed in this case.
46 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. They run Peterson, and he'll get 4 there, down to about the 12-yard line.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they are playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
To throw on 2nd and 6, Tannehill. Touchdown! Ryan Tannehill with a touchdown pass to A.J. Brown. And the Titans capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. Extra point up and good by Bullock. And the lead will swell by 1 more. Scoring summary, 3-play drive. And it ends with a Tennessee score. Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown. And it'll come out to the 25 as King opts for the touchback. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. Now Taylor to throw. And this will be caught by Brown. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. To throw again on 2nd down. Taylor completing it to the right side. Johnson. And he'll get it up here this time to the 21.
The key to any screenplay is all in the deception. And that means everyone on the offensive side of the ball. But someone gave it up because that one wasn't very well concealed. And the defense able to rally to him and hold him for just a short gain.
Well, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. Here's Cameron Johnston now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. This will be a 41-yard punt, 3 on the return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. They've really distanced themselves. They have put the pedal to the metal, I guess, so to speak.
So definitely have them in the rearview mirror, don't they? I mean, you're exactly right. Being able to string together these drives that end up in points, it's almost like a run in basketball to create that distance, and they're on a really big-time one right now.
It becomes contagious, doesn't it?
It absolutely does, because oftentimes it translates to your defense as well, because they're excited about getting the ball back for their offense that's playing so well.
Well, they are clicking right now. From the 41, Tannehill. He's going deep for Brown. A fight for it, and this is caught. It's caught indeed. That one good for 37 yards.
We have seen big plays from both quarterbacks throughout this game, and there's another one right there. Going back and forth, almost like 2 excellent guitar soloists trying to top each other with each additional play.
A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. Here's McNichols. They stopped after only a yard, taking it down to the 14.
Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. Marcus Johnson there to make the grab.
And the Titans get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead.
Bullock good on the extra point, and that will extend this big lead. Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown.
And it'll come out to the 25 as King opts for the touchback. Houston set to take over.
They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
So tough because we always talk about it being a team game, and you need all 11 working well together. But every now and then, partner, you need that one guy who can make a play against all odds that maybe can ignite things. And I think that's what they're looking for right now.
Yeah, you talk about going to your playmakers. They probably need to do it.
Find someone that you're used to touching the football that makes big plays and give them that opportunity to maybe wake up everyone else.
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's second and a couple. They go to Johnson again. And this time not as successful as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. An extra defensive back out there for the Titans now here for third down. Taylor. He rifles one that's intercepted. Read it well, and it's picked. There he goes left side. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
Extra point and good by Bullock. And the lead will swell by one more. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
And it'll come out to the 25 as King opts for the touchback. And the football going back over now to the Houston Texans.
And fresh off the pick six, they've got to forget about that quickly.
In this case now, the guy throwing the ball, he's got to be like what we talk about with defensive backs who get beat for a long touchdown. Short-term memory, right back out there doing the things that he does best, and knowing that taking care of the ball is paramount. Here's his opportunity.
It comes back to those defensive backs for the former DB, right?
I don't know where that comes from. It just kind of emerges out of me for some reason.
It's deep in there, right? And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. 3 yards the gain there, second down. Here's Taylor. Eluding the Taylor hit. He lost the football. It's picked up by the Titans. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line.
And with that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes. But it's been pretty symptomatic what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down this big in the fourth quarter.
You'd say an afternoon to forget, absolutely. First down, here's a run with Peterson. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down.
72 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Now a run with Peterson. He takes us down to about the 12 for a gain of 3.
They went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Well, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
Down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
They'll run it. Here's Peterson. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. It'll be a gain of 6 that time as it moves the chains as well.
It looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for first and goal. Foreman is in. Touchdown, Tennessee. Everybody in the stadium knew what they were going to do right there, CD. 3 tight ends on the field, all that extra bulk, and they run it in.
And you saw where that one went, right? You run it over your best blocker. I can just see the head coach right now. I want to run this one over the big boy. And they got it done.
Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown.
And it'll come out to the 25 as King opts for the touchback.
And now out comes Houston. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Big word. I like it now because you're exactly right. All game long, moving the ball, turning it over on the last possession. Is that word again, symptomatic?
Yeah.
I like that.
Your analysis, symptomatic of the success of this broadcast.
What I like is that you gave me the word and I just kept using it.
On first down, it's Taylor. Sliding out of the pocket. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down. Taylor steps away. And he'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage as he slides to a hole. He'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's third down. Here's Taylor to throw. He gets it left side to Johnson. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. Instead of a 3rd-and-1 run, they go pass, and they get 12 yards out of it. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Taylor. This is Akins hauling in the short pass. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down.
55, Mike, 55. Here we go, let's bring it. Let's go, let's bring it. Let's bring it.
Operating from the gun, Taylor. He's got Akins, the tight end. Touchdown, Texans. Jordan Akins, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Texans get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit.
Fairbairn good with the extra point as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away.
Johnson won't return this, and the football will come out to the 25. Tennessee offense set to go again.
And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup? Let him get some time.
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row that were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said, just don't really do that in the NFL. You know, these guys play, and we just play them all the way through. Now, in certain situations, they will take them out, but for the most part, they're not as worried and concerned about getting them out of the game. That's always puzzled me a little bit.
117 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the 4th quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score. Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't.
And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Now Bullock to add the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. That time, 75-yard drive, 5 plays. And it's capped off by a touchdown run by Adrian Peterson. Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown. And it'll come out to the 25 as King opts for the touchback. Houston's offense taking over again. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
be honest.
Don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Yeah, use that as ammo going
Exactly.
forward.
Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today. Coaching, playing, the whole deal. And never forget it, because
you're not going to want that feeling again.
No, you don't want that feeling again. And who knows? You may meet up with this team again.
Taylor's throw complete there to Conley. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. They get 14 on that one. Good for a Houston first down. Amendola's got it. Complete. 3 yards the gain there. Second down. Throwing again, it's Taylor. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's third down. On third down, Taylor. Caught here by Conley. And he is going to have a Texans first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. He's got the hook up with Conley. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Looking to throw again on second down. Taylor. And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield. It's Jeffrey Simmons that time who got in to record the sack. Big offensive explosion help leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they?